Let's go on a venture to find the One Piece. Wait a second. Never mind, found it. Yeah. So yeah, first, I need to review this because I forgot to do that. But yeah, this is 174 to 1085. To put there so much. And also, second, this is probably the last one where I was like taken on this, and there might be some that's not recorded on here, but it's still taken on. That's still taken on there because I figure out I can put BBC and Channel 4 on there, which is the only sort of two things I watch. So the only thing that's going to be on here is movies. But then again, there's not going to be a lot in of it because realistically, there's going to be some changes. But again, not for this video. So yeah, that's happening. But anyway, yeah, I liked this section, and this section besides this is not going to be as long because it is essentially sort of like ending and going to the next sort of like arc because you dealt with why am I bad with names? But you dealt with one of the the second of the four emperors, and it's like that whole arc is with that, and it's so interesting, and so. And then now we're dealing with this sort of like nice period, and it's really fun and really interesting. Besides having a line which I absolutely want to talk about, but yeah, because I like this whole arc. You dealing with this because this was built up over previous arcs. Because you had them meeting sort of. Law with the arc about like the sort of like you go to the half and hot cold island, you have that arc which brings in Law. I think the next one is Dressrosa, which deals with him making the weapons, and all of that leads him making these sort of like apples for like weaponry and all this. No wait, yeah, it is sort of like he gets weapons and makes the apples, and they've got this deal, and then that happens, and then you deal with you go to the I think two things happen because half the team goes, half the team like stays. Because half the team goes to Zoan and the Zoan Island, which happens while they do the thing with Big Mom. Both those arcs, I think, happen right about the same time. No, you deal with the Zoan arc first, which happens roundabout during the again bad names I said 5 seconds ago. And then that leads into them going into Big Mom. And I love this. It is so good. Because because it is built up, because you have learned so much about like why each person wants to do this. And the reason, and it is so absolutely good and it's interesting of like why. And I like it in this way because you sort of like have this fun, like you have arcs inside of it, but now we've dealt with one arc with multiple arcs inside the arc of One Piece. Because I've heard rumors that they're planning to like finish soon, which is interesting. That could be like really interesting, but I don't know. I also, the one line that I mentioned earlier, which one is not a line that like I agree, like it's one of the most up line, but I feel like it really shows how bad that side of like the military is, where it's like racism. Again, don't agree with it. Racism is comfort. And it's like, what the fuck? That is messed up. That is dumb. But if you look at what the military and some of the most worst parts of the like sailing army have done, it is so dumb. So yeah. Again, probably everyone who's found this video already has watched it through the tons of people already saying why it's a good thing and doing a 10 times better job. But it's good and you should absolutely go and watch it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed and good night.